Welcome back. In this short video we'll try to understand the working principle of the battery, and we'll do it using an analogy. This is another one of Ofer's analogies. This video will not cover the components and their functions of the battery. We'll dedicate another video to that. We will think of the battery as a charge pump. If the water pump pumps water to some given height and gives them gravitational potential energy, the battery pumps charges and creates a continuous and fixed potential difference between its positive node and negative node. If the amount of energy stored in a water pool depends on its height and the amount of water that's in the pool, in a battery the amount of stored energy will be dictated by the potential difference, that is the battery's voltage, and the amount of charge stored in the battery. If we'd like to use the water's gravitational potential energy, we'll have to close a circuit and let the water flow to a lower point. On the way, they'd be able to convert the energy to other sorts of energy, kinetic energy for example. And in a similar manner, if we'd like to use the battery's potential energy, we'll have to close a circuit and let the charges flow from the positive node to the negative node. And on their way, they'd be able to convert the electrical energy to other types of energy. In this case, to heat and light. Water flow in our system would stop when we stop providing energy to the water pump, and in a similar manner, our battery would stop creating the electrical potential difference when the chemical reaction within the battery would stop generating charges. It's interesting to know that most batteries are made out of two materials, and it's the redox potential difference between these materials that determines the battery's voltage. Nickel and iron, for example, would always create a voltage difference of 1.4 volt. The amount of charges within that a battery would be able to mobilize would usually be defined by the amount of material within the battery itself. A very large battery, therefore, would not have a bigger voltage, but rather a bigger ability to mobilize charges at the nominal battery voltage. That's it. I hope that by now you understand the working principle of the battery a little better. If you want to watch some more analogies that make complex ideas simple, follow the links on the screen. And as always, I'd love if you subscribed and left me your comments.